Okay, so what's the plan today? The plan today is to make this little buzzer gizmo here. We're going to be using a transistor in this one, a buzzer and a button, and a light LED, and it does that, which is very annoying but interesting. Anyhow, that's what we're doing today. Okay, what do we need for this project? So we're going to need a tactile push button, we're going to need a buzzer, LED, good old trusty LED. We're going to want a 1K resistor, and we're going to want something new now. We're going to want a transistor. Transistors, what are transistors? Now there's a good one. They've got 3 pins on them. We've got a collector, a base pin and an emitter. A transistor, apparently, from what I can gather, is a switch, an electronic switch. It can work with buzzers, relays, motors, on off. It can also work like an amplifier, used for audio circuits, radio, sensor. We're going to use it just to operate our buzzer, so nothing too technical to start with. So there we go. This one is a N2222, which I think is, I mean there are dozens of different sorts, but this is the one I think we need for this project. So anyhow, without further ado, okay, let's put this project together. So where are we going to start? I have no idea where we're going to start. We're going to start with putting this in up here somewhere, facing towards us, and that way we know it's in the which pin's the collector and which one's the base. So we'll put that in there like that. We'll add our buzzer down here. We need to keep the positive facing downwards. We'll add the LED on, where's the flat edge? I have a job to see which one that is. LED on that one, so we're going to go that way with the LED. Move that over there somewhere like that. We're going to come in here with our button around about the middle somewhere. I'm using different wires this time because I think it's going to be easier than so on our buzzer we need to feed a live feed to that buzzer, so we'll add that there, which is our live. For our, I've done that the wrong way around, that needs to go that way around. We're going to add a 1K resistor from there. Oh, bent it. Bent it. They can be really tricky things to put in, these things. They're so thin. That's going down to the positive rail as well. It's very difficult to do that. Keep my hands out of the way so you can see what I'm doing, like so. We then need to come in here and have a wire from the buzzer. So we'll just come this side of the LED, and that goes over to our emitter leg on the transistor, like so. We then need to have a wire from our switch, so that's going to go over to the emitter leg as well. Can you see that all right? Is that what we've done so far? And then we need a wire from the let me get a couple of shorter wires a second. Should have had them ready, shouldn't I? We want a wire from the collector side, the very first cable, into the negative rail, into the ground rail. And then I believe we need one more wire from the middle rail of the middle pin of the transformer to the pin of the button. So that's how it's wired so far. We're adding 9 volts to this, not 5 volts. So on this one I'm adding a bit of a Heath Robinson job, because I had to make a 9 volt supply up. So we're wrong way around. Let's go. Yep, let's that way round. Now if I haven't made any silly mistakes there, which I obviously have because the buzzer's not buzzing, light's working but the buzzer's not going. So that one, so I've got another one that I've made that I can look at. So where does that one there go to? That's right. It goes from there to there. So let's, you know, because earlier on I did have trouble with the buzzer. Let me pinch the buzzer out of the other project, which I know works. Let's use that buzzer. Yeah. So there we go. That's our doorbell. Or, I mean, it's operating the buzzer, but that switch could operate loads of different things. I just thought that was a really interesting, beginner-friendly introduction to transistors, which is obviously what it's all about, is the transistor. Anyhow, thanks for watching if you did.